welcome to the show, and to all my amazing viewers, wherever you may be. If you're watching us live right now, I want to say thank you. So please note, we are live right now from the studio of GBKM in Toronto. So wherever you may be, because we have people from across the globe watching us from different time zones. Wherever you may be, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Spotlight Show once again. And remember, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that all the wonderful episodes from Spotlight Show and every other show we have on our platform, on our network, you can be able to get notified. Have you downloaded the app yet? We have our own GBKM. So please go to the App Store, Play Store, and download the app. So that way you can get notifications straight on your mobile devices, and you have access to current and past shows. And of course, we just took a break from the Parental Alienation show, and to bring you this show right now live. And if you'll be watching that show, I want to say thank you, and we'll get back to that as well. So say thank you once again, and I want to say a quick thank you to for all my supporters, including you at home. If you are watching me from home, from your mobile device, from your TV or laptop, I'll say thank you. And of course, to our corporate sponsors from, the African Young Entrepreneurs based in Johannesburg, doing amazing thing, www.ayeonline.org. Thanks to Imani Space as well. It's black-led, female-run. It's a shelter for women who are victims of domestic violence, homelessness, etc. So give them a call or reach out to them on www.imanispace.org. And this show is made possible by Pan-Africa Arts, Culture and Trade Institute, PACATI, www.pwacati, and of course, Daniola Corporation. Thank you so much. And of course, we must say it's very special thank you to Top Run Consulting. They are the leaders in IT certification. And of course, you're looking for career change in IT, they are the place to go. www.toprun.ca. They have wonderful programs and certification. All right, what is today's show about? Today's show is quite interesting, This is just a costume, guys. So I don't work for the ambulance or anything. So I love uniforms, and hence why I'm wearing this today. So today's topic is very interesting. It's called what? Online grocery delivery and pickup service business. And we have someone in the studio today to tell us about their wonderful journey in this particular industry, and so that way we can learn from them. So I have a special guest on the show today, and I want to introduce you to my special guest. And with me is Betty Olatunde. So Betty, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very great. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. I'm so excited because, guys, I always tell people, I'm so amazed by online business, and I really want to know more. I want to really get to understand the dynamics, you understand, and how it works. Hence why I brought in a subject matter expert today who's going to tell us, her own journey into entrepreneurship and how she's been able to set up, an online grocery delivery and pickup service. So, Betty, it's better it comes from who are you? Introduce yourself to our guest.
Certainly. So, Betty is my name. The name of our business is Dunamis Foods International, Inc. So Dunamis Food is an online grocery store where you can order your favorite grocery from the comfort of your home and have it delivered right at your door. Dunamis Food is also a hybrid business where we can bring in your items from Nigeria to Canada.
Oh my goodness, that's exciting, because not only are you doing a grocery delivery business, you're also doing logistics. That's correct. That's 2 in 1. So now that's eye-opening for me. So tell me, Dunamis Food, why did you decide to go into such a business? Grocery delivery, pickup service, and logistics. Why, of all the businesses, why that?
So for every establishment, there is always a story.
Yes.
And for Dunamis, we looked at the market. We looked at what we liked and what we do not like, what we cared for, and things that we could get rid of.
Okay.
So what we did a survey and we threw it out to all of Canadian provinces to get a lot of Africans' feedback on things that they could get rid of and things that they could see. From the survey, a lot of concerns were centered around customer satisfaction.
Oh.
So for Dunamis, we feel that if we could give somebody something that they cannot get anywhere else, certainly they will circle back to us. So in addition to that, we also look at the dynamic of the business life circle here in Canada. Balancing the demands in everyday life, work-life balance can be very, very rocky. And a lot of people had to settle for different alternatives.
True.
Unhealthy food because there is no time to balance work, do their grocery.
Okay.
So Dunamis was born to give you convenience and extremely satisfying experience.
Oh my goodness, I'm sold, guys. I'm sold. So I understand. What's your customer base like? So do you cater to any kind of grocery, be it European foods, Oriental food, or just mostly African?
For now, on our website, we have mostly African food.
Okay.
In the long run, we aim to diversify to a lot of European. You'll see that there's a lot of similarities in our products.
That's true.
Most of the things that we have are Chinese people. They eat the same thing, Indians and all that. So we intend to cater for all of the rest of the market, but a gradual start for the African market.
Oh my goodness, this is interesting. Everyone knows that. Of course, I'm African. You can tell by my color, and my country of birth is Nigeria. So I eat Nigerian food, and I like African food. And I do my grocery, and so this is I'll definitely use, and you're going to tell us more about this business. But before we go there, for those that's watching right now, okay. They may have a product, they may have a service, and they are a bit skeptical. Because remember, Spotlight Show is we're here to empower, give people the information so they can make informed decision. So what motivated you to go into this business? Apart from what you just said, what Dunamis does, as a person, because most people are like, you know what, I better do a 9-to-5 job. I don't like the hassles of business and all that. But you took the bold step to say, you know what, let me partner with some people, let's get this business started, let's close this gap. What motivated you to do that?
One of the great motivation why we established Dunamis was to fill up a vacuum. There was a void missing, especially in the black market.
Okay.
When you see that the statistics says 86% of Africans are unsatisfied with a lot of things when they see. So we thought to ourselves, what if we can redefine the overall grocery business outlook? What if we can redefine your expectation like you've never had it before?
Wow.
So we gave birth to Dunamis to fill up that void that is missing.
Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh my goodness. So for everyone watching right now, you can hear from Betty. Okay. So Betty, before she even started, she had to do some survey. She did a market survey, and she saw the gap, and she saw the niche market, and she took advantage of that. This is very interesting. But you make it sound so easy. So tell me, were there any challenges at all on your journey?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Lots of challenges. There is no stepping stone without an actual stone. So when we initially launched, one of the things that was a great challenge to us was the website.
Okay.
After we launched, we realized that there was a different version for mobile, there was a different version for desktop, and it wasn't compatible for smartphones and all that. And after we launched, we had a lot of complaints where people were saying, oh, my phone, we can't get it. We had to redefine, redid another website.
Okay. Wow, that's a whole lot of technological constraint there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. For anyone listening now, you can learn from their own shared experience. Okay, so apart from technology, were there any other challenges in being able to start this business or grow this business or make people aware of this business?
Yes. Apart from technology perspective, when we talk about the business itself, you will hear a lot of vendors tell you that shelf life for every inventory is 12 months. Understandably true, but one thing my partners and I will not compromise is your health at the expense of our profit. So with all our inventories, once this is expired, it is expired. It's out of stock.
Wow.
We throw it out and we get you fresh produce. When we did our survey and went to every other grocery store, we went to different stores and we asked them, how do you preserve this? And they told us, oh, you just scratch out the expiry date because it's too consumable.
Wow.
But one thing we guarantee our customers, because this is what Dunamis was born, extremely satisfying experience. We will not jeopardize our customers' health with our profits. So once it's expired, it's out of stock, you get fresh ones. We toss it out. This is a challenge because as a business, we want to make profit, but not at the expense of our customers' health.
Oh my goodness! So that's eye-opening. I personally do shop in African foods in African grocery shop. And personally, I've had experience whereby I bought something. When I get home, I notice it's spoiled or it's expired or something. We're too bad. Because sometimes for me to leave my home to go get those groceries, it's a bit of a drive. So which means the next time I'm opportune to even go there, maybe a week or 2 weeks after. Right. So you're telling me if I buy something from your platform and it gets delivered and I have any issue with it, I can return it at no expense to me?
Absolutely. At no cost, no expense to you. Just give us a call and everything is returned.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing, guys. So this is too good to be true. So we will definitely have to test this company to make sure that what Betty is telling me here, which I believe her, you understand, we can experience it. It's true because the biggest challenge we found, if you're watching me from Africa, you may not understand because back in the continent, people go to the market, people go to shop. But remember, your grocery shop is within your community. Some of them are, walkable distance.
That's right.
Especially in Toronto, in Greater Toronto area, other parts of Canada. Trust me, guys, you have to drive to grocery store, except you're opportune to live within that vicinity where the store is located. So this is very, very huge, and I'm really grateful for you guys for bringing up this particular, business and then to solve this gap. No, it's really, really amazing and interesting. You talk about what motivated you. You talk about your challenge. Okay, so tell me now, some people may be out there watching us right now, or they will see this recording after the live show because we share it on YouTube and on WhatsApp, on various platforms. Okay. They've not heard of Dunamis Food before, so which means they've not used it. So tell me, what's your message to them?
My message to you would be, we give you convenience, satisfaction, and contentment. So you can take care of every other thing and let Dunamis do your errand for you, your groceries.
Oh my goodness, and not only that, you also have the guarantee. If you don't like it, if it's expired or there's anything wrong with the produce, you are giving a replacement free of charge.
That's correct.
That's amazing. I'm going to definitely try Dunamis Food. Guys, you've heard from Bertie. We're going to go on a short break, guys, but when we come back, we have so much more information to share with you. Are you someone sitting and watching this video? You're looking for a new business to go into? Okay. Are you interested in online delivery and pickup service? Are you interested in logistics? Okay. We have, someone in studio today who can actually share experience that you can learn from. So sit back, relax. We're going to be right back after this short break.
My name is Carol, and I'm currently a project coordinator. I took the project management course. I learned a number of things, one of which was interview skills. I learned about the Agile framework and how that's very different from the waterfall model of project management.
At Top Run Consulting, the key unique area that we try to focus on is not to just impart certification knowledge, but the application of real-world tools.
Back in June 2017, I did the business analysis course at Top Run. I learned the basic and advanced skills and tools to be successful in business analysis field.
All right, welcome back. And if you're just joining us, this is the Spotlight Show. I'm your host, Jabez Napoleon Ogbole. You are watching us right from the GBKM studio in the city of Toronto in Canada. If you've been with us since, we just went on a break and we are back. And today we're talking about what? Online grocery delivery and pickup service business. And that's why we have in our studio today, the co-founder of Dunamis Food, Betty Olatunde, who has shared with us our experience so far. And this is very, very amazing, Betty. It's I can't wait to try. I haven't tried Dunamis Food. I won't lie. I haven't tried it, but I can't wait to try it. So tell us, walk us through. For anyone watching right now, is there an app or you have to go on the site or you call?
We have a website.
Okay.
So you can go on our website. It's www.mydunamisfood.com.
Okay.
And our phone number is there. You can always place an order even by giving us a call.
Oh, okay. So the way it works is you go to the website, you see the cart. So you have all the different produce you have. So tell us, what kind of produce? Dry food?
We have dry
food?
foods. We have nippy meals, your Milo, your peak milk. We have chin chin. We have meat, frozen food. We have everything that you think of when you think of African food. When you sit back in your house and you think of Nigeria, the very thing that comes into your mind, check on our website. We have them all for you.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So it's like a Walmart for African food.
That's correct.
This is interesting, Betty. I like this. So somebody may be watching us because everybody says, good things happen in Toronto because it's very multicultural. We have a lot of population. So someone is probably watching now from BC or Manitoba or even from Halifax in Nova Scotia. How can they use the service?
Absolutely. So we deliver Canada-wide.
Okay.
So when you place your order, we have a three-step verification process.
Okay.
So once your order is placed, you get an email stating that your order has been confirmed. Okay. Somebody from our customer service representative will also give you a call to tell you that we have received your order.
Okay.
We process the order within 24 to 48 hours, and we send it out.
Oh my goodness.
And when your order is sent out, you also get a message.
That's interesting. So when I place the call, there's a personal touch because
That's correct.
I get a confirmation through a human voice, not a machine.
Not a machine.
Oh my goodness. So that's quite interesting because it gives people the convenience. Because our own, the African market, the demographics is quite unique because we got separate culture,
Right.
and we always like that human touch to everything.
Right.
You know, and that gives people a lot of peace of mind, which Dunamis offers. That's very, very interesting. You know, thank you so much. So in terms of so I go in there, I make an order. Are there any additional costs or just delivery charge?
So depend on where you live, there's always delivery charge.
Okay.
For example, if you're in GTA, I think it's about $7.99.
Okay.
And then it depends how far it is going, out of GTA or if it's going out of province. All the charges are there once you put in your postal code.
Goodness me, that's so affordable, because it costs me more to drive because the price of fuel
Yeah.
to a grocery store. Sometimes I have to queue up.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's nice. And so this is your site right now on the screen right now, so everybody can see the site. You can log in, you can register, you can even search for produce. This is really amazing. So it's very user friendly. I see.
It is.
Are there any product you will not offer currently or even in the future?
Not product that we have thought about.
Okay.
But what we do before we carry out any products, we look at the convenience, the comfort, and because these products come from Nigeria,
Okay.
we look at how consumable it might be,
Okay.
how feasible as well it might be.
Okay.
So when we hear what our customers want, we listen to their feedback and look at regulations behind the products
Okay.
in Canada.
Okay.
That is very mandatory before we carry anything.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because you just made mention of Nigeria. So Nigerians claim to be the giant of Africa because they have the most population. For a Sudanese or a South African or a Ghanaian watching, does that mean that the kind of produce that they expect won't be on your platform?
Not at all. Right now, we still have Banku flour.
Wow.
We have a lot of other Ghanaian things. So we have a lot of African groceries, like I said. And as time infuses, we will pivot into more European food, Oriental, more towards every other. But right now, we're focusing on Africa. And when I say Africa, mostly Africa. A lot of African produce.
Okay. No, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, this is mind blowing. Everyone that's watching. So you heard, if you're from South Africa, or you're from East Africa, or you're from any part of West Africa or Central Africa, go to the platform, check it out, because you see, our food is all similar. The brand may be different, but it's
That's
same
right.
what do you call it? Sorry,
Semolina.
Semolina, the same rice, long grain rice, or black eye beans, etc. So guys, check it out, and I know you won't be disappointed. So this is very interesting, and I like the fact that you give product guarantee.
That's correct.
Not only that, customer satisfaction is very key to you.
That's right.
Okay, which you see a bit of challenge, you understand, in
Right.
most small and upgrowing business. Being able to satisfy every customer is a big challenge there. So you do that. There's convenience as well, which is very interesting. And what I like the most, that whether you're in Toronto or you're in Greater Toronto area or in a different province, you can also use the site. It's a World Wide Web. Go
Yes.
there. All right. So tell me, what's your long-term goal for this business?
So every business is like a baby. When you have a baby, you want to see them grow.
That's right.
So when you have a business like Dunamis, we want to see it grow. So our long-term goal in the next 3 to 5 years, we want Dunamis to build a big brand resonance in the mind of people.
Okay.
For example, if I say I want to take coffee, what's in your mind?
Tim Hortons. Yeah.
If
If you're
I
in
say
Canada.
I want to eat burger, what's in your mind?
McDonald's.
So that is the kind of brand resonance we want to build with Dunamis. In the next 3 years, if I say, hey, I need Milo, I need rice,
Go to
Dunamis. This is what we're trying to build.
Oh man, this is interesting. So tell me, so I see that you're trying to have that brand presence, so that way you become a market leader in this domain, which is good because you're one of the first. I know there are competitors out there, you understand, but you're one of the first that cater specifically to a niche market, which is
That's
the
right.
African market,
Yeah.
which is very interesting because you can go to Walmart today, you don't get a lot of African produce. You can go to Costco, you don't get it. You still have to go to,
Yes.
convenience stores that cater primarily to those produce. But what you've done is bridge that gap and make it so convenient. I go in there and I can order. So do you have plans to also have other kind of produce, be it something I could get from Costco or Walmart, maybe European goods, Asian goods, etc.?
I would say a yes,
Okay.
but not directly.
Okay.
So first of all, we want to really, really cater into the African market.
Okay.
And in the long run, we will pivot into every other African goods, but not specifically produce from Walmart and all that.
Okay. Oh, okay. I like that. So, you're not trying to take the market share with Walmart.
No.
You're trying to remain unique and
Yes.
cater to a specific,
Yes. Niche.
customer sector, which is
That's right.
which is wonderful. Thank you so much, and I really like that, guys. I hope you've been informed, and I hope you're going to take actionable steps because not only the Betty and our partners in this business see a niche. They did their own, market analysis to understand what is missing out there, what people are looking for, and they took a bold step. So this is for everyone out there. Remember, the topic of the show is online grocery business pickup service, online grocery delivery and pickup service. This is very interesting. Okay, now let's go back. Let me ask Betty this. Someone may be watching us right now like, oh, I like that business idea. I've been thinking about it for so many years, but they didn't act. Because early entrance is very important, Like what we say, no matter how far you go, today if you have a pop, pop or what do people call it, soda.
Right.
And it's black in color, your mind goes Coca-Cola or Pepsi. That's right. Okay, because it could be Toto Pepper, it could be something else, but it's registered in people's mind. And you just made mention that in the future, this is what you want to resonate in people's mind.
Right.
So for those people out there who think it's not possible, okay, to dream of an idea, okay, to take actionable steps and birth a business, what is your word to them?
What I'm going to say is, everything is possible. Like, there is this satisfaction that is sweet to think if you attain a height that you thought was formerly impossible. So if you have a business idea, first of all, you have to think of what is the business idea doing.
Okay.
Is it solving a problem? Are you trying to just fill competition's needs? Or are you trying to meet peer pressure? Are you just trying to create a business? If you have a vacuum or a void that you're trying to maybe meet a need or answer a question, you go for it. And you see that there's a lot of people looking for answers to that question, and just give them the solution. Oh my goodness. I like you put that. Just like, let me say, just like Nike. Nike said, just do it. Yes, just do it.
Just do it. People are scared of taking a bold step because they're like, oh, what if I fail? So what? You have to try. You have to try. You never know whether it might be good. Every good business, they have to give it a try. You don't know whether it's good or not. As long as it answers a question, it's a great idea. I like that. I like that. So you're listening. I didn't say it. Betty said it because she is someone that you have to listen to because she's been there and she's done it. So I'm very, very grateful for that response, Betty. So let me ask you, in terms of expansion, are you looking for investors? Are you at that stage yet? Or you're like, no, I want to grow it organically? For now, we are trying to grow it organically. So from when we started, our sales and revenue is really, really great. And we haven't really looked at the factor of getting any investors. But if any opportunity comes in the future where we can't finance anything, we're more than happy, absolutely, to seek investors' help. Oh, okay, awesome. No, that's interesting because this is like a baby to you, so you want to really nurture it to the point where you want it to be before you look for external forces to come and take a share of your business. And I like that. Because one thing about Canada, guys, and this is why I like Canada. Canada is one of the countries in the world that actually support entrepreneurship, specifically female entrepreneurs. They don't play with females in Canada, and that's why I like it. So that's quite interesting. Why don't we talk about your competitors? Because people will be saying, oh, okay, there's so many, let me use a scenario. The taxi industry was so, was very close industry whereby for you to enter was very hard because there were like people who dominated the industry until someone came with technology called Uber to disrupt that. And today, everybody, I'm sure you used Uber before. I've not called it taxi for like years now. Uber has been my go-to. Okay, so now people are like, okay, how do you compare against your competitors out there? People may say, oh, why should I use Dunamis Food? There are other competitors out there. What would you say to such people? There may be a lot of competitions out there, but it depends on what the competition is offering. For me, I offer satisfaction. First of all, I want to give my customers something they cannot get anywhere else. Okay. That's one. And number two, I don't compromise the health of my customers with anything, with my profit. I also if you look at my website, I have IT technicians that work on that website. So for you, what that means is your information secured at all times. Wow. There's a lot of competition. Right now, as a result of the global pandemic, a lot of people might be offering, delivery, but your assurance, what can they give to you? They may have to maybe pivot to other business ideas from ordinary store to do deliveries. But I don't think, and I don't believe that they are Dunamis. They may be like Dunamis, but they are not Dunamis. I like that. They may be like Dunamis, but they are not Dunamis. So guys, a trial will convince you. enough has been said. So I want you to go to those websites. If you're watching us live right now, just check it out. Take a look at this. Send us questions. You can send us questions at spotlight@gbkm.fm. Okay, and give us your feedback. And obviously, we may have to bring Betty back to the show to tell us more about their growth. We keep track because we are yet to be our brothers' helpers and our sisters' keepers. In that way, we need to be able to create generational wealth. That is what I'm always about on this program. The need for the next generation to have something to continue with, just like Coca-Cola and the Pepsis of the world. They outlive generation, and that's what we want to do. So, Betty, this has been so interesting and eye-opening, and we'll look forward to having you again. But before we let you go, because remember, it's a 30-minute show, and when you're having fun, time flies. Okay, we're trying to round up now. So tell me, what do you have? For those watching us, maybe listening or watching this recording, and they're like, okay, I want to go into an online business. It may not necessarily be a grocery business. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to provide a good or service. Okay, and I know you shared a little light into that before. Just do it. Okay, but right now, specifically, before you leave, why don't you give us, your last words, your words of encouragement? Those who haven't tried Dunamis, what are they missing?
So for those who haven't tried Dunamis, what you're missing out comfort. You're missing out time that you could have spent with family to do something else. Give that to Dunamis. Let us run that for you. And then for other people who wanted to give, because that was your question?
Yes.
If you wanted to give businesses a try, what my last word for you? Again, one thing I always reiterate to people, if you see that there's a vacuum, there's a void that is needed, do your research and go for it. Because before you think that idea, somebody else have it. So if you think you have a unique business idea, another person have that exact same idea, but maybe fashioned in a more different way. So if you've done your research and you see that it answers the questions or it creates a need, go for it. Just do it.
Yes, thank you so much. You heard it from Betty. Just do it. Whatever that idea may be, whatever that product or service, whatever that talent it is, you can monetize it. You can create a business empire. Just do it, like Betty said. Betty saw a gap. She did her own analysis, and today we have Dunamis Food. Dunamis Food is a reality, and Dunamis Food is something I'm going to be trying constantly, because what I like about the company is the fact that you have your own produce and you guarantee it, and of course it's going to save me a lot of gas. It saved me a lot of time walking around grocery stores and looking for okra or looking for beans or yam or gari and etc. And I like that. And for my Ghanaian friends, some of the produce you talk about were Banku, exactly. For my South African friends, you're looking for maybe all kinds of groundnut oil, sunflower oil, you're looking for some kind of flowers, whatever you. Guys, let's support our own, and this is very interesting. I want to make sure that this business grow, and that way it becomes a household name, guys. So let's you see, innovation spurs creativity. If she wasn't the first, she won't be the last. You having same thought, why not? We encourage everybody, and she's encouraging you as well. But I mean, there may be other Dunamis out there, but they are not like Dunamis. Thank you so much, Betty. It's been so interesting, and I hope one of these days we can also bring you back to the show to tell us about your growth and any new challenges.
Certainly, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you
for
so much.
having me.
You're welcome. All right, guys, as we come to the end of the show, I'm always out there seeking new information that's going to help you and I. So I always keep telling you that, generational wealth is very important. Be a role model wherever you find peace. If you find peace in your home country in Africa, you're an immigrant, you're in Canada, or anywhere else, why not make it your home? Not only make it your home, I'm a Christian, so I will tell you the Bible says to whom much is given, much is expected. Participate in community events, okay? Give back, okay? Be a role model in your home, in your community, wherever you find yourself, be a positive influence, guys. So remember, we are here every week on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So never miss the live recordings, and of course, you have this recording on our YouTube channel, on the GBKM app as well. I want to say thank you so much. So start thinking of that business idea, okay, that produce you need to monetize, okay? If it's a career, why not build that strong career and grow, okay, and help others as well. Have multiple streams of income. I always tell you, your network, your network determines your net worth, okay? If you're always networking with broke people, you're always going to be broke, or you're going to be the big fish in that pond, okay, guys? And network with like minds as well. I can't stop preaching this, you understand? We want the futures of Africa to change the narrative and be able to inspire others to do the same. There is what? Power in numbers. So I'm going to leave you with this. Okay, guys? Remember, you're always in the spotlight. The change you seek begins with you. Good night.
My name is Karo, and I'm currently a project coordinator. I took the project management course. I learned a number of things, one of which was interview skills. I learned about the Agile framework and how that's very different from the waterfall model of project management.
At Top Run Consulting, the key unique area that we try to focus on is not to just impart certification knowledge, but the application of real-world tools.
Back in June 2017, I did the business analysis course at Top Run. I learned the basic and advanced skills and tools to be successful in business analysis fields.
Got MP Sahoda, Minister of Parliament from Brampton North.
And I've downloaded my app as well. Encourage all your viewers to do the same because nothing is easier than having, your favorite program.
Make sure to download our app on iOS or Android, GBKM on either platform.